days everyone, and welcome to the Verona News. I am Chhoeuy Sreypich, your new anchor here today, coming from the air with some news that happened between Monisreyleak family and Chhoeuy family on Monday 23rd December at 3 o'clock in the afternoon along the street of Verona. Due to the fights between these two hates families' sense of revenge, 2 people have died. We have received a tragic breaking news that at 3 o'clock afternoon, Verona citizens were spotted dead in the graveyard of both Chhoeuy and Monisreyleak family, well located beside market of Royal Palace in the city of Verona, in northern Italy. Mercutio and Tybalt, member of the 2 significant family of Verona, the Chhoeuy and Monisreyleak, were possibly identified as dead with them. Tybalt Chhoeuy killed Mercutio, a relative of the prince, in a split second, causing panic across the city of Verona. Tybalt, a controller in a Chhoeuy family, was killed by Romeo, who was recognized as the son of a Lord Monisreyleak. Without further ado, let's look what truly happened based on our reporter's observation. Miss Hong Niphavertey.
Thank you, Sreypich, for handling me this. So welcome to Verona News. I'm right now at the scene where people are fighting between the 2 powerful families known as Chhoeuy and Monisreyleak. These 2 families are fighting against one another. They keep insulting and breaking everything. So here is them.
Wait a minute! Who are you?
So right now we see the other gentleman, Romeo, the Monisreyleak family, come and help between to stop the fight. So I will go interview him. Excuse me, sir. So I have some questions to interview, Mr. Romeo. Right? So why do you not fight Tybalt? I think that you were watching Tybalt fight, which is a Chhoeuy family. So why you not fight him, but instead you seem to be so confident?
The brain of Diana. What you gonna do?
What you gonna do with the big partner?
We have to fight together. We will punish civilians.
Oh, yeah. Breaking news, and the 2 of them are died at scenes, and their servants try to helping them, but still they are dead. After the incident happened, there was 2 people died at scenes. As we know them as Monisreyleak and Chhoeuy family. So since I arrived here, I saw 2 witnesses that have been here, and I will go and interview them right ahead. Thank you. So here I found the first witness that I've been seeing him since I first arrived. Hello, sir.
Oh, hello.
Can I do interview?
Yes.
What's your name, sir?
My name is Ngoun.
So I saw you here since the accident happened. So I have some questions to ask you about which family do you think they belong to, and who do you think started the fight?
I think one of them was Romeo, and I think it was Monisreyleak, and the other big one, the fiery one, I think his name is Tybalt. He's from the Chhoeuy, I think. And from who started the fight, I think it might be the big guy, the fiery one. He started coming yelling that you don't fight me and I will kill you. And yeah, he started the fight, but 2 of them retaliated and tried to reason, but he still starts the fight again. Yeah.
So you mean the red hair one with the who died at scene?
Yeah, he died, and also the other one, the loud one, who's also talking like smack, like you read all that, yeah.
Okay, thank you, sir. So the second question: do you think something similar to this incident would happen with other powerful families?
Likely, because we peasant, we don't have any power. We're just living our life, working, earning for a living. But the rich families, they don't care about us peasants. They just do whatever they want, I guess. They don't receive the same punishment as we do. If we were to kill someone, we would be executed. For them, it's just like a back slap on a wrist, yeah, and everything is over. Yeah.
So the last question, how do you feel as a citizen of this city?
I feel unsafe. Yeah, you know, we peasants, we don't have any power, we don't have an army backing us, we just live our lives. But I think the prince or the royal family should do something about this, like put some limits or better laws on the rich family so they don't act like this again, to ensure the safety of our citizens and those who live here. Yes, that's all.
So thank you, sir. That's all for the question today. Thank you.
Thank you.
Joining
Thank you.
us.
I'm gonna go watch the
So,
fight.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
There was also another one witness that I want to clarify that this accident is really affects people here. So the other witness, could you tell me? Yes. What's your name? Lao Limcheatena. Yeah, I saw you here since the incident happened. So I have some questions to ask you towards this. So the first, how do you feel when you see two powerful families fighting on the street like this?
For me, I think it's such a shame that such a powerful family fighting on such a street like that instead of talking and resolving problems with each other.
Thank you, Miss, for the first question. We also have another two questions for you as well. So the second one is, what do you think about the security in Verona after this happened?
I think people will be more careful, but they will be more frightened when they see these two families because, as you see, they use the violence to solve the problem. That's all.
So, do you think Romeo did the right thing to stop the fight by standing between Tybalt and Mercutio?
I don't think he did the right thing because these two boys were fighting with the sword in their hand. And what if he got stabbed and died too? So it's such a harmful for him.
Okay. So thank you, Ms. Tetna, for your answer. Thank you. So that's come to the end of our interview. This is the real talk between Romeo after the incident happened, after he killed Tybalt and the Tybalt family, the captured Tybalt, killed Mercutio, his best friend. Right now I found Romeo who killed Tybalt at scene, and I will do a quick interview. Excuse me, Romeo. So I have some question after the incident happened. So why did you kill Tybalt?
Actually, I don't know myself doing that all the time. All the time, I feel very curious to Tybalt because he killed my best friend, and my conscience is unconscious, and I just start and go to kill Tybalt because I see my friend dead on the road.
So this one is the tricky questions. Since you mentioned that the prince will put anyone from any, like the two powerful family Montague and Capulet to death if they have like a start a fight between one another. So what you're gonna do is you just kill Tybalt, Capulet family.
I don't know how to do that. I think that I have no fault because the Capulet family, the Tybalt from Capulet, he started the fight first, and he also killed my friend. And I do it because I wanted to lend to my friend. But actually, I also feel regret for doing that.
Okay, thank you, Romeo.
Thank you, Watay, for your detailed report. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. As we have known earlier, this incident was terrible for the city of Verona, and it was such a major issue that we should not overlook. We have invited two distinguished individuals to join us in order to study and share their perspective on the topic of these consequences, Ms. Monisreyleak and Mr. Lao Lising. Now welcome back to our analysis part. The first question I would like to ask Ms. Monisreyleak is that, is it a good idea for Mercutio to be involved in the arguments between the two families?
Thanks for the question. For this question, I think that is not a good idea at all, even though it sounds like it's a good side of Mercutio because he was a steadfast friend who always ready to be on the fit for his friend. But that steadfast behavior of his caused his death. As we can see here, the quarrel was clearly between the two families, and even though they have hatred against one another, I can say that they did not pick fights against one another out of nowhere. And not only that, the two families were noble and well-known in Verona, so they would have other ways to solve the problem without involving violence, just like how Romeo tried to calm Tybalt down. But Mercutio and his eagerness to be involved in the business just provide him to be end up with his dad.
Now the next question I would like to ask Mr. Lising is that what do you think about how Romeo stopped the fight between Mercutio and Tybalt?
For me, I think he has already done what he should do. I think he tried to stop and to calm down both of them, like Tybalt and Mercutio. He used the good word with Tybalt because at the time Tybalt is his cousin-in-law, and he also tried to stop Mercutio as well. And while Romeo tried his best to stop them, everything goes wrong because, as you already know, both of them are stubborn and hot-tempered. So after all, both of them still cannot stop fighting.
I see. So the last question I would like to ask both of you, but the first I would like to ask Miss Sreypich first. So do you agree the cost of strategy was caused by Romeo while Mercutio is a victim of the conflicts between the two families?
Well, I have a negative answer for this question. How can we blame it all on Romeo when who started the fights? The unwelcome event was Tybalt. I can say that Tybalt was the one who announced the fights with the letter. It just happened to be Mercutio and Benvolio who had received the letter, while Romeo was missing and knew nothing about the tragedy that will going to change his life. I cannot say that Mercutio was the victim, since it was he himself who triggered the anger of Tybalt, and he brings his own death too.
I see. So what about you?
Actually, I think I agree with that, since Romeo is the reason why Mercutio and Tybalt fighting. If Romeo didn't enter his enemy party, I think Tybalt would not wish to fight with him for the inside of his house. Another reason Romeo get married with Juliet without telling his friends, so that's the reason why they try to find them. And when they try to find Romeo, they met Tybalt. So can you guess what happened when they met each other? I think the argument would happen because both of them are hot-tempered, and this led to become the strategy on that day in Verona.
I see. Now let's come to an end of our analysis. Thank you, Ms. Sreypich and Mr. Lising, for your presence today.
The witness that at scene. I credit you.
Có vẻ chất ái sủi chạ.
No, guys, yeah, go.